Hello, welcome to my photo studio and to ProPhotoLife.com. Hi, and welcome to part 2 of the Studio Equipment Guide. In part 1 we looked at different styles of strobe systems, how to use the controls, and different light modifiers. Let's take a look at part 2. One of the really fun light modifiers is a softbox. They come packaged in a case like this. This is what's considered a large. It's 3 feet by 4 feet. They're metal rods to give it its shape. And we have to have one other thing with this. The speed ring adapter that, just like a reflector, adapts the softbox to the strobe unit. To assemble the softbox, we take the speed ring, insert the metal rods into it, and it's a bit of a wrestle sometimes. I love watching new photo assistants give this a go. There we go. There's your assembled softbox ready to install. I really think of a softbox as a good investment. Buy one with features that are going to serve you well over time. Take a look. This particular unit has a removable front baffle so that the front can be taken off and replaced when it yellows with age. That's a great feature. It also has an internal baffle. Once we've completely removed the front, you can see that there's a baffle inside. This additional baffle further softens the light, and it can be removed. That way you can modify the quality of light coming out of the softbox. Another feature on some softboxes is a changeable liner. On this unit, after peeling back the outer baffle, you can see the liner is silver, but it can be removed to expose a white interior, or it can be reversed for a gold interior. All of these features can add expense, but again, a softbox should be looked at as an investment that will last you a long time. Light stands in principle are also very simple, but there are certain features to look for. How did this get in here? Let's start from the ground up with a floor stand. The floor stand spreads out like this. Then you can use an adapter inside. That allows you to get a strobe unit really, really low to the ground like this. You can get even incrementally lower if you screw the adapter into the leg itself. There we're really low. But it's most often used like this with the column. And it will extend to about 3 feet. The next size we have is what I refer to as the little baby stand. It looks like a light stand in all respects. It collapses just the same way, but very low to the ground with a maximum extension of about 4 feet. Here I have two of our tallest light stands. They're both 12 feet tall, but they're a little bit different. This one has a strobe head on it. As you can see, I have it elevated all the way up to the ceiling. You can also see that there's a sandbag to hold it steady. Sandbags are vital when you're using light stands extended up very high. We use them all the time. I actually have a little ankle weight here too for small stands. We sometimes use this. It's an inexpensive way to make that work. The difference between the two stands, though they're the same height, is the one with the strobe on it is air cushioned. Take a look at what happens with the one that's not air cushioned. I don't have a strobe on it, but imagine if I did. I loosen it up and I let go. It comes crashing down. If the strobe's on there, that could cause some damage. With this unit, if I loosen it up and have a leap of faith and let go, it comes down very, very slowly. So that's a great benefit to the air cushion stand. One of the negatives against the air cushion stand is it takes forever to collapse the thing if you're in a hurry. You have to force it. Because it doesn't want to collapse, you have to make it collapse. The last thing we have time for today is a boom. It's on casters. It rolls about. You can see there's a sandbag here also, because you just can't take chances when you're dealing with this kind of weight. An important thing about the boom, you can put any strobe head and accessory on the end of it. It's very flexible. One of the important things to keep in mind is that it has to be well balanced. There's a counterweight on this end to counterbalance the weight of the strobe head on the other end. So one of the things we do in setup right away is you loosen it up and make sure that it balances out well. If it doesn't balance out, this lever can be loosened and it can be slid back and forth. But it's well balanced. If something happens, it gets loose, nothing's going to come crashing down on either end. One of the great features about the boom is that once you have the light boomed out, by turning cranks on the end, you can vary the angle of the light, twisting it into the exact position that you want, overhead or off to the side. As always, thanks for watching. I hope to see you at the website, prophotolife.com, where we're going to further explore lighting in the coming weeks, and we're going to see how to actually utilize this equipment that we discussed today. I wish there were more time to show you everything, but hopefully we'll get to that in coming weeks. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.